Hi YouTube, this is Miss Donna. I'm back. I'm going to be changing my YouTube page to a different name. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be calling it right now. I do have a name in that's on my mind. But anyway, I've come here and I like to talk a little bit today. The theme of my next YouTube would be video would be clutter. I have so much clutter in my life, and that's not only include material things, but it's also including people as well. And sometimes you and I know that you have to get these people out of your life because they're part of your clutter. And when you get any type of clutter out of your life, it seems like you just feel so much more organized and you just feel better about yourself and whatever is clutter in your life. Now, with me, I went through, of course, back in September of 2015, I went through gastric bypass surgery. And then in September of 2016, I had the panniculectomy, which that's the part of the stomach, the bottom part of the stomach that was removed. And I really apologize for not sharing that with my YouTube viewers. And hello, hi, you to my YouTube viewers. Good morning to you all. But anyway, I had that part of the surgery done, and I'm feeling a whole lot better about myself. But there were things that happened to me that really depressed me. For example, my boyfriend broke up with me, and I just didn't see it coming at all. I didn't see it coming because I thought he and I had made a great connection. I thought we had actually made a great connection. But he got sick in August. It might have been July because I can't even remember. But anyway, I was the one who took him up to the emergency room and he was admitted to the hospital. And when he went there, I know he was supposed to have tests done, and he also was supposed to be put in the hospital for a few days. But, maybe a day or two after he got there, his condition got worse. So they had to put him in CCU. And it was touch and go for a long time. For a long time, it was touch and go. And I was there almost every day, if not every day. Sometimes I would go there 2 times a day. It all depend it all depended on if I were in that city for an appointment or shopping, whatever. But I would go by sometimes 2 times a day, and I stuck by his side. I really stuck by his side. So when he finally came together, got himself together, and he was down, he was upgraded to ICU. And then from there, I can't remember how many weeks he spent in ICU. And he was able to be put in a regular room in the hospital. But during the time he was really sick, which he was in CCU, I had some problems with his family members. And I was so disappointed because I thought that his brother and his wife liked me. I really thought I thought they had, a lot of respect for me. But I found out differently when he was hospitalized. His brother came into the waiting room where I was, and in that waiting room, that was my friend's in-laws. I forgot to tell you, my friend lost his wife over a year ago. But anyway, her people were there. Her family members were there. Her mother and that was several family members who would be there at various times. But anyway, my friend's brother came into the emergency room, and he reached over when he saw my friend's mother-in-law. He hugged her and everything. He looked at me. I didn't get mad because I said, oh wait, he probably doesn't know who I am because I've lost a lot of weight. So finally, when I got around to talking to him, I asked him, I said, did you know who I was? He said, yeah, I knew who you were. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, well, where is all this coming from? I mean, and then his wife told me, she said, I don't remember you. I would go to her house with my friend. I even went to her mother's house with my friend. Before she and her husband moved into their home, I would go to their apartment with my friend, and she didn't remember me. So I was getting shade thrown at me from so many different sides. So when my friend got better, I told him about it, and he thought about it. Well, I don't know. And then there was his daughter, whom I thought were no, I thought we were pretty cool. I thought we were cool. But she told him that she said, well, she doesn't know me like that. And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to know you? I mean, why don't I know you like that? I'm not trying to know her like anything. What I was trying to do, her daddy had me uh, taking care of some business for him, and so that's what I thought I was doing. But I was misled by my friend, and that was so disappointing to me. And then one morning I stayed over in his room with him, and around 5 o'clock that morning he gave me the news. He told me that he apologized for putting me in a situation where I was hurt, and he said that of course he was breaking up with me, not so much in those words, but he was deciding to end the relationship with me because he did not want me to be in a relationship where um, I guess I just wasn't wanted. And he apologized for hurting me. And then he started going off on this rant like, well, people love me. I got women who want to take me out. I even got some people coming from another town over here, and he was acting as if, well, you are the problem for me. So I'm just going to let you go because I want to live life. I want to date other people. Well, I wouldn't have had a problem with that if he had just told the truth in the first place. If he had told me that he didn't want to be in a relationship with me, or he was dating, or simply that he was dating someone else, then I would have told him, bye, bye. Because I don't like stuff like that. I don't like being in a relationship with someone and then knowing that they got someone else. So I would have told him right fast, bye. But I was all turned around. I was so hurt, and then I was angry, and I was angry at myself for kind of felt like I was being stupid. But when I looked at the whole picture, I said, well, how was I to know? I knew I dated him before. I get dated him in 2005, and he was divorced from the same lady who passed away in 2015. And he he went back to her. He decided to go back to her and his family, and I respected that. I said, okay. Yeah, I wasn't happy, but I said, well, that's his wife, ex-wife, but he's going back to his wife, trying to reconcile with her, and of course go back to his family. So there was nothing I could say about it. I was not going to definitely try to fight it. I was not going to fight that, but it did leave me kind of somewhat brokenhearted. But for almost 11 years, I went on, and I didn't even think about him really. I would go up near where he lived, and sometimes I would think, you know, not in that way about him, about getting back with, oh, no, I didn't want to get back with him. He was a married man, and he had remarried. So but also I just knew that I would not want to be a part of his little entourage of women who were just kind of stupid because they were still messing around with him knowing that he was with his wife. But anyway, I got out of that one okay, I think. But this time when he did it, the second time around, he quit me, and I know really for no good reason, because he just felt like, I'm doing well. I mean, I've come through this situation, health situation, so I'm doing well now. So I'm gonna go ahead and let her go because there's some women out there that I just want to date, and I don't want to be in a relationship. And it was just so much more. But the main thing, I thought that he was gonna protect me and he was gonna speak up for me. He's gonna man up, so to speak. And that was one of the most hurtful, embarrassing, and stressful situations that I had ever been in my entire life. Everything that I had fought for and the relationship with him all went down the drain. And I know that it's all for the good. It's all that this man is no longer in my life. And I had said that I was going to leave all of that clutter back in back in 2016. I had said I was going to leave all of that clutter back there. But I brought it on over into 2017 with me. But the last conversation that I had with him, I told him that even though he was talking about he and I getting back together and all of this, I said, no, I cannot get back with you because I have no respect for you anymore. And I have no use for you. I told him how he hurt me. And I just said I wish I had never met him. But a lot of that is hurt talk. But I did mean what I said about not having any more respect for him. Because when you lose your respect for a person, whether it's your husband or your wife or your a friend or a neighbor, the relationship is empty. The relationship is just empty. You may talk to them or may go out with them, and some couples have sex. But if there's no respect, that that's useless. Sex, all of that, it's useless. And I'm the type of person when I get tired of something, when I know it's for the best, I let it go. And yes, I'm still grieving because I'm still hurt because I did love him. I did love him. I'm not going to say that I didn't because I did. But it felt like someone died. And I was really praying that he would take up for me and tell his people, look, this is the one I care about or I love and I want to be with her. But it didn't happen that way. I was the one who got booted out of his life. And I was the one that his daughter told him, in which his daughter told him um, that didn't fit into their life. So I didn't blend in with the family. So that was that. But yes, I'm still grieving, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm not definitely not gonna lie to myself. But I know as time goes on, wounds will heal, and I'll be a better person for it. Thank you all for listening. And after this video, I'm going to start talking about clutter in my life. I had already done some video on clutter as far as my way my trunk of my car looked. I have a little storage house out here that I fixed up like a room, and it's all cluttered up, and I've got to get those things straightened out so that I can feel better. And it's like I said, once you get cluttered out your life, you feel a whole lot better. You're able to deal with a lot of things in your life more on a sensible level. Well, you all, I'm getting ready to go. And thank you for listening, YouTube. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.